Okay, welcome boys and girls to another guitar lesson. This is going to be in the key of C. So you've done the key of G, that's the easiest one. Now I'm going to show you the chords for the key of C, which is a little bit trickier and used in different scenarios. So with the key of G that I showed you, and again, it's not true chords, it's not G, C, D, E minor, so on and so forth. They're a little modified to make it faster and sound a little bit more upbeat. With the key of C that I'm going to show you the way to play these chords, it's a little bit more mellow. You do it for slower songs or more emotional songs. So it's a very useful key there. Just like with the key of G, remember we showed you your G, C, D, E, E minor. We're going to use those same sort of patterns in terms of music theory, 1, 4, 5, 6 minor. So in the key of C, if C is number 1, then our 4, 5, and 6 are going to be C, D, E, F. After F comes G, that's the 5 chord, and then A minor is going to be the 6 minor. Right? So C, F, G, A minor. So that's the theory behind all of it, 1, 4, 5, 6 minor. Now, not every song is written with that theory in mind, but most songs are going to be close to that. So this will allow you to play many, many songs in the key of C. So just like with the key of G, I had you glue these 2 fingers to the fretboard, and they never moved. With the key of C, you're going to take your pointer finger, and it's going to go on that 2nd string, your B string, on the 1st fret. Right? So you're going to have a right there on the 2nd string. Now, that finger is only going to move once. So it's going to stay in place that whole time. Now, to play a C, you're going to use these other 3 fingers, and you're going to go 0, 1, open, 0, and then 2. Right? I'm going to do 2 with my middle finger, and then I'm going to reach all the way across with my pinky and my my ring finger and hit 3, 3. So 0, 1, 0, 2, 3, 3. See that? This is a C over G. So again, not a full-on baby C. It's a little bit modified. This is a nice rich sound. And again, just like in the last video, we talked about attacking those strings vertically. You want to make sure your fingers are coming straight down on those strings, not flat. If your fingers are flat, you're going to mute your strings, so make sure you're coming down vertically on those strings. Right? So that's a C. Now, remember this pointer finger isn't going to move. I'm going to leave that glued to the fretboard, I'm going to pick these 3 fingers up, and I'm going to slide them down 1 string. So I'm going to pick them up and just move them over 1 string. So now I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, and I'm going to use my thumb to mute this last string so it doesn't really play. So again, this is a C. Now when I move these fingers over, I have an F chord, a modified F chord, but an F chord nonetheless. A full F, you would bar like this. We're not going to bar because that's kind of hard on your fingers on an acoustic, so instead we're just going to use our thumb to mute that last string. Right. So C, 0, 1, 0, 2, 3, 3, F, 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, mute. So practice switching between those 2. And it should be, just like in the key of G, remember we did that G, C, here? Should be able to transfer relatively quickly between those 2. You're just moving them over 1 string. Right? So that's a C and an F. Now, from here, I'm going to show you the A minor, so we're going to skip ahead. We did the 1 is C, 4 is F. We're going to do the 6 now, the 6 minor. Again, not moving my pointer finger. That's glued to the fretboard. Now I'm going to pick these fingers up, and I'm going to shuffle them a little bit. I'm going to pick them up, and I'm going to take my ring finger and put it down on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and my middle finger I'm going to put on the 2nd fret of the fourth string, right? So now what I have, my screensaver going on my keyboard, now what I have is an A minor. So that is 0, 1, 2, 2, 0, and you can play this or not play it if you want. It's a nice, beautiful chord. And again, attacking those strings vertically, not horizontally. So looking at that transition again from a C, 0, 1, 0, 2, 3, 3, C, F, C, F. Now the big switch, moving these all the way here, 0, 1, 2, 2, 0, A minor. You can already tell how this is a little bit more mellow than the, key of G. This is going to be a mellower, it's a much smoother sounding chord progression. So from that A minor, now we have the tricky one. This is the one that's different than all the others, and we're going to play a G. Now I already showed you how to do a G in the key of G, like this, and you can play it like that if you'd like. If you want to be a purist, and maybe a little bit faster way is to play an actual G chord. And to do that, I'm going to drop my pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And then I'm going to reach over with my ring finger all the way to the last string on the 3rd fret. And I can use, if I want, I can either mute the 2nd string with that, or I can take my middle finger and drop it on the 2nd fret of the A string, right? So this pointer finger, you can see, is now picked up. I told you it wasn't going to move. This is the only time it moves. It's not touching any of the strings. So I have 1, 0, 0, 0, 2, 3. It's a lot of zeros. 1, 0, 0, 0, 2, 3. Now, the reason I would play a G like this instead of the way I taught you previously, right? 2, 2, 0, 0, 2, sorry, 3, 3, 0, 0, 2, 3. The reason I would play it this way, I would rather play it this way, is from the A minor, it's a little bit quicker transition. Just feels like a quicker transition. Plus, with this G, I can play a G sus. So if I don't pick up that pointer finger, remember I told you the pointer finger doesn't move? If I leave that pointer finger down, I'm playing a G sus, which has its place. It's beautiful sometimes. But I'm going to pick it up now. So again, A minor, 0, 1, 2, 2, 0, 0, right? To a G, I'm going to drop that pinky and move those fingers over, 3, 0, 0, 0, 2, 3. So let's start back with the C, 0, 1, 0, 2, 3, 3. I'm going to slide those fingers over and play the F. Now I'm going to switch it up and play the A minor, 0, 1, 2, 2, 0, 0. And then drop that pinky to a G, 3, 0, 0, 0, 2, 3. Pointer finger not doing anything. Got it? So all together, C, F, A minor, G, C, F, A minor, G. Seems pretty easy and is a little bit more mellow, right? So it's trickier than the key of G I showed you. This is a little bit more advanced, and it's used in different places for mellower songs, but it's a good chord progression. Same theory behind it though. 1, 4, 5, 6 minor. So practice those 4 chords, have a good time, and we'll see you at the next Guitar Club.